Okay. I think we can get started now. Thank you so much. I'll hand it to you, Jackie.
Hey, no, thank you so much. So I was welcoming everybody to this session. As everybody know, we have a Moffit HFMA enterprise membership that offers a lot of opportunities for all of us. So I just wanted to have this opportunity and have Heather Hennessy from HFMA, who is our enterprise solution specialist, and Mariah Finch, who is Moffit team member liaison to all the needs with HFMA, to present to us what is the best way to access, to give us tips, because there are so many opportunities when you go to the website. So I just wanted to have this opportunity for us to learn a little bit more, to explore a little bit more. Heather, thank you so much for helping us so much in this process. Mariah, thank you so much for doing such a great job and being able to increase our membership with HFMA. So thank you.
Thank you. All right. I will go ahead and get started. Thank you so much, Jackie and Mariah and the Moffit team. It's always wonderful to work with you. So let me go ahead. I'm going to share my screen in just a second here. If you do have any questions, feel free to input any questions into the chat. I'll try to answer them along as I go along. But if I don't, I will respond to them after the presentation. So we have a lot of stuff to cover today. I'll go over your membership and take a nice little tour of our website to show you how to navigate and where to find things. So with that, I will. Okay. All right. Are you able to see my my screen now where it says belong to the heartbeat of progress? Mariah or Jackie, maybe you can confirm with me?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so just a little about myself. My name is Heather Hennessy. I'm the manager of client services here at HFMA. I've been with HFMA for almost 10 years now. One of my roles is to help our enterprise solution clients with their membership. So if you have any questions along the way, please reach out to me directly. I'm happy to help. And my information will be on a later slide as well. So to get started here, welcome to HFMA. So I just want to start with that. Our enterprise membership is a growing force within HFMA and continues to grow each month. So now for the first time ever, we have over 64,000 members and growing. Our enterprise members make up almost half of that number too. And then we're going to go over, and so as you can see here, we've been around since 1946. Our 75th anniversary is this year. So as you can see with the visual of these three circles, the goal is to try to bring together professionals from all across the healthcare continuum to collaborate and deliver value. We also want to make sure HFMA is a critical component to your professional career. Our members include healthcare finance leaders and professionals from hospitals and health systems, provider organizations, physician practices, business partners, and payers markets. So they span a very good portion of the healthcare industry there. You can, from this slide, you can see the member career stage. So again, you'll see, wherever you are in your stage of your career, we do have resources for you. So now to get into the benefits that are available for you. We'll have a short quiz later. No, just kidding. But here's a quick view of some of the benefits that you'll have access to. I'll be taking a tour of that website, as I said earlier, and so I'll show you where to find some of these benefits too. But first is our HFM magazine. So this is our flagship print publication. It comes out almost every month. There's only just, there's 2 times that it's just not, it's now rolled up into 10 issues now. And it covers industry trends and updates and so on. We even launched a new app version of the magazine. So now you can actually read it on your tablet, on your phone. So you could just go to any app store and download HFM magazine, and you can have access on your on the go. So you can also go to your profile too and update if you'd like to have a digital copy, or if you would like the print publication. We also have chapter membership, so you can connect with peers at the local level. I'll touch more on that in a bit too. We also have podcasts available. Our podcast is called The Voices of Healthcare. In these, we talk to many of the movers and shakers in the industry as they highlight the happenings in healthcare finance for you. And you can listen to them on our website or on any podcast app. So you can just search for HFM or Voices in Healthcare, and you should be able to find it. Our latest interview was with our CEO, Joe Pfeiffer, and Dr. Zev Neuwirth, and they talked about the dangers of fee-for-service and how every stakeholder has a responsibility to move the industry forward. We also have talent management and development tools, including HFMA's online career assessment. We have industry-leading e-content and regulatory updates, including special reports, case studies, white papers published exclusively for our members. We also have an online community, which is a great place to connect with your peers. Again, I'll dive deeper into that soon, but it's just like any other social media platform. It's a great way to connect with and ask questions and just follow what's going on currently. And then you can also interact via many different channels too. So we have a LinkedIn, Facebook, we have a YouTube channel, so we have videos there. And then exclusive access to HFMA education. So I'm going to give you a lot of information today regarding the benefit about our education benefits, but you can also find more details at these slides. I do have made available. There'll be the last few slides will give a little bit more detail into the business of healthcare, the PFC and PAE, but also, we have landing pages on our website with a lot more detail to dive into. But first, we offer webinars monthly and have over 50 annually. If you miss a live one, you can catch the on-demand version for up to a year after. And now more than ever, with us being in a virtual world, we do find that we've had even more webinars than we've seen in the past years. So always check back even weekly to check our webinar schedule to see what's upcoming, because again, we do add them weekly, basically. We have our online learning. So we have over 20 courses, individual courses to choose from that cover a range of topic areas over healthcare finance. And we're even updating that catalog currently so that we can add new courses over time. So in the next year, you should start to see even more courses be added to that in the future. We also have our Business of Healthcare online program. This is a great foundation for all staff, healthcare finance and non-finance. It is CPE, CE, and CME eligible. It's also module 1 of the CHFP certification. It's a great level set course too. So that's one of our highly recommended courses that we offer. We have our patient financial communications. This is for your frontline staff. It includes 3 courses: advance of service, a time of service, and emergency department. And there are printable, downloadable job aids too. So there's even a training program with resources available for organizations that want to make this online program part of a larger training program. If you are interested in that toolkit, you can certainly email me after this meeting. We have our Patient Access Essential program too, that, again, for our patient access staff. This includes 4 courses: our revenue cycle overview, customer service and patient satisfaction, importance of insurance verification, and a day in the life of a patient access superstar. It also includes printable and downloadable quick reference materials as well. And then next are our certifications. So we offer all of these that you see here. Here's just a quick update our information on each of them. So our CRCR, that gives your revenue cycle staff the insights they need to succeed in today's contemporary revenue cycle environment. Then we have our CHFP, which provides a broad range of business and financial skills to your workforce. The CSBI, which strengthens the credibility of experts using data to make business decisions. Our CSPPM, which arms anyone tasked with improving medical group practice operations. And that one's actually under construction right now. So that one will be released soon, fully redesigned as well. Our CSMC, which reinforces the nuts and bolts of managed care issues as they relate to healthcare reform. And the CSAF, which recognizes expertise in financial reporting and statements for healthcare environments. So those are the education courses and certifications that we offer. We also offer digital badging. So these pictures you see here are the actual badges that you can earn from completing these. And it's great. It will contain metadata behind it describing the qualifications and the credentials and how you earn this achievement. And you can showcase this in your LinkedIn, in your profile. It's a great way to just share, all that hard work that you put into to taking the course and passing this exam successfully, to really showcase that accomplishment there. So we have we have a section on our website that explains our digital badging and that process. So so we have a lot of answers on our page there, and I'll show you where to find that next. Okay, so moving on to the next page, I just wanted to share a quick overview of all of the certifications that we offer. So we did get a question in of outside of healthcare finance. Are there topics or courses that would benefit people in other fields? We have a lot of clinical personnel at Moffit. So for this page, this will show you any of the recommended roles that we suggest for our certifications that we offer. And and then I will share some clinical resources that we do have as well, with Mariah and Jackie too, to follow up with, so that they can share. But this is a really great document to show the assessment information, the CPE credit information, recertification, maintenance, etc. So it's really kind of it has all of the answers, hopefully all in one spot. Also, when we go over the website too today, we have these things called learning paths where you can click on learn more, and then it'll show you the recommended content or education to take for that particular path. And again, this is something we are 2021 is a really exciting year with our education. We just launched our new e-learning platform, so we'll be introducing some new things in the near future. We then have our community. So as I said before, it's just like a social media. You connect and communicate, share and collaborate. You can mentor and lead. There's also member tools too. So there's a lot to consume within our community, and I'll walk you through how to access and where you can find your groups to join. We also have a e-newsletter dedicated to our enterprise members. So in addition to many of the e-newsletters that you can sign up for, we have a special one just for our enterprise members, just to let them know of the different benefits that are available and to promote anything within enterprise. So check out that quarterly. And then getting involved with one of our local 64 chapters. So we have 64 of them. You can see the map here. And it is a really great way to get involved at that local level and make connections there. So not only do you get a membership for national HFMA, you also can connect at that local level. And so here it's all about partnerships. So the workplace is filled with challenges, dealing with a virtual workforce, employee engagement, and need to attract and retain the best talent. So chapter partnership really allows each entity to play it to its strength. Your organization can attract the best talent and provide opportunities for development through HFMA and other venues. Through your local chapter too, you can pursue leadership opportunities, attend educational programs and webinars, and take advantage of networking opportunities as well. So you can actually, there's different committees within a chapter, and so you can actually join some of those committees and get involved at that local level again, and work on leadership skills and connect more even with people in your area. So volunteering for your professional association is a great way to enhance your career and expand your connections and have fun. So other reasons to volunteer include what you see here, learn and develop new skills, gain valuable experience, expand that network, increase that visibility, and strengthen your resume. So there's so many great reasons to volunteer. I've included a link here. This is the Florida chapter. So you can see all the different ways you can get involved and volunteer. They also have their own, they also put on their own events and education. So you can always take a look at what they're offering as well. And then here is just some of my contact information. So you can, our general email box is the esmember@hfma.org. This is my information here. So again, you can contact me at any time if you do have any questions. For your local HFMA chapter, you can visit that chapter's website, or you can email our chapter@hfma.org. And we did have one question come in regarding the chapter. So let me just take a look here. So the question we have is, I saw the Florida chapter is having a conference in Tampa soon. Is this hosted solely by the Florida chapter? Yes. Yes, the chapter events are separate from national events, so it is entirely different. It's a different registration, and if there may or may not be fees associated with chapter events. All right. If you are not yet a member and you are interested in joining, you can follow these join instructions here, and I will go ahead and I'll show you quickly how to do that. But it's quick and easy. So if you were if you went to our HFMA website, you can go to join, and when you're in the join steps, you're going to scroll all the way down to where you find organizations. And then you'll confirm right here. So confirm now. You'll then enter your information and follow the email validation steps. So you'll check your email, because there will be an email validation sent to you. Once you then confirm, you can then follow the steps to join. So if prompted, your enterprise key is MCCRI. So you can enter that to get access. Oh, and just to go back, because I did have a question about contact information. Let me just go right back there. Okay. All right. So after these slides too, I have a few more that, again, this is just the more education info about the business of healthcare, patient access essentials, and patient financial communications. So with that, let me go ahead and now take you on a tour of our website. So when you are logged in, you'll have your avatar right there. You can update with the picture. I always start a profile at the My Profile. It's always important to make sure that the information on there is correct, so that you're getting the mail that we send you, and you have everything you need from us. So you can fill in everything if it's not already filled out. You can your contact information here. So this is where you want to make sure you can have you'll have your primary email address and then a recovery email address. So if you so your primary email address should be your work email, but then your recovery email address can be your personal email. For primary address, this is going to be your mailing address. So so wherever you'd like to receive your mailings, so if that's HFM magazine, typically is what we would mail you. You would send you would update that information right here. The organization detail is just the organization's address. So this one is not going to be tied to any mailing address for you. So it's just capturing your organization mailing address. When you're in here too, though, we have this wonderful video. If you are new to our HFMA site, this will go over, it's a quick flyover video where it'll show you how to navigate our website. So after today, if you still have any questions or need a quick refresher, certainly take a look at, go into your My Profile and select the YouTube video there. Lots of different tabs to choose from here. So you can see your My Development if you have to do any maintenance. For certifications, that's where you enter all of that information there. If you do have, say if you are a part of another association and you take education with them, but you want to use you want to get credit for those pieces, you can enter those education credits there to apply to your maintenance for your certification. You also have the ability to set favorites too. So as you review articles on hfma.org, you can favorite them, and so they can be listed right there. And then the next two steps. So when you become a member, customization is key. We have all these ways of customizing your experience. And one of those is the For You settings. So with the For You settings, you get, if you've navigated our website, we have a lot of content. So when you get to the landing page, it's going to give you content from all different areas. The For You section gives you the opportunity to filter that a little bit more based on the topic areas that you're interested in. So whether that's accounting and finance, and maybe that's the whole group, or maybe it's just a couple. So you want to uncheck a few others that aren't related to what you need to see. So you can continue to kind of to check which ones you'd like to see, and then update as you need. The other way to customize your experience too, and actually, hold on. Once you click on the For You section right here in that top, then you'll see all of the different articles that are related to those subjects that you've chosen. So, but going back to my profile, the My Communication Preferences. So we have a lot of content to consume, and this is where you're going to edit any of those benefits. Hang on one second. Well, hang on. My page may just be going slow, but typically what you would see here, so is just is the ability to opt in and out of the HFM magazine, and then also e-newsletters. I was having a little bit of internet connection issues today, so I may be having that may just be that cause. So, but normally you'll be able to just click and update what newsletters you want to see, and the mailings that you want to see. So then just to review how to navigate our website, just going to go a quick flyover of what you see here. So when you're at our landing page, we do have, as I mentioned before, we have our new e-learning platform. If there's any questions that you have, you can always click on the FAQ document, and we have all of the answers, some frequent answers that we have there, or contact us directly at inquiry@hfma.org. Inquiry@hfma.org goes to our member services team, where they're always there to help answer any questions you have. So. But we have our topics section. So this is where you can find our magazine. This will have all of the last the archived issues of HFM. If you are interested in the podcast, our podcasts are there. So again, you can click on any topic that's of interest. For the industry initiatives, we have them listed here as well. So for example, our healthcare dollars and cents, if you click on that one, it'll bring you to this page where you can find even more resources for, say, regarding that topic area. So you can find information about the pricing transparency and PFC. So again, we have a lot of content on our website to navigate, and hopefully you find helpful. Now, if there's ever a time that you're looking for something and you're not able to find it, you can use our search function right up here, and then that'll find the different education and topic content that we have that's related. So you can always use that search function. And if there's something you're not seeing and you really or you have a question with, you can pose that question with our community, or you can even reach out to HFMA if there is something that you would like to see us offer more of too. We're always welcoming feedback from our members. It's how we grow. So don't ever hesitate to provide any valuable feedback because we want to know what our members are hearing and what they need. Our education and events. So you can search all of our, you can look at our catalog or our events, or even just our certifications if you want to see the certifications and read more about them. Our learning paths are also, as what I was showing on the PowerPoint too. And then more digital badging information and our career self-assessments. I did want to show you our events though. Our events are typically live events and specialty workshops, etc. Those are in addition to your enterprise membership. So there may be a fee associated, but if you are interested, we do have group rates available for our enterprise organizations. So certainly, if you are interested, please let us know. We have normally we have an annual conference in June. However, we did delay it this year considering the times, and we are going to be going live in Minneapolis in November. So we'll have a quick preview on in June, but then we're hoping that we will be live in person for our annual event in November this year. So you can see all of the different workshops that we offer right now. So we have a series going on right now with the revenue cycle and price transparency. And then we have some more coming up in the near future. So lots of digital events. We'll always have we'll even have a digital component with our annual conference, something that we hadn't had before. So we will keep that virtual component too, so that more people can attend in the future too, now moving forward. Many tools for you to review. We have a peer-reviewed section where you can review products and services that are peer-reviewed. We have a buyer's resource guide that if you're looking again for products and services, you can search that guide for, and it is grouped by type too as well. If you're ever curious about our MAP initiative, you can find out information there. And then let's go into our community. So we have so this is our community, and you'll notice it's in a slightly different platform for this. It's so we've kind of just transferred over. So you do have your own set of settings and profile information here that you can update as needed. So you can have bookmarks, you can have people can send you things, you can get notifications, but if people send you anything. But I do recommend going to your settings and updating taking the time to really update these settings to make sure you're receiving the emails in the way that you'd like to, because they will happen. You will get notified as they happen unless you do select otherwise. So you can subscribe to a weekly or a daily digest if you want to see a daily report of it, or you can just, if it's not subscribed, you'll just be defaulted into notifications that will come right as you get them along. Then there's another section for subscriptions and notifications, again, that you can run through and really decide what you want to see. So going back to the community home, you'll see just the recent activity for some of the groups. Here is where you can see all of the groups. So there are a lot to choose from. I would definitely recommend our revenue cycle forum is one of our is obviously one of our is a higher attended or consumed forum, and so you'll see we have 853 members there. So this is the forum itself. So you can see current discussions happening. You can click on the show more. You can also see different articles if there's any articles related. And even, and if I go back, I can see more discussions. There's a library as well of resources. So you can even click on there. You can get even more resources just from these communities. So not only is it a way to message and to connect with others, there's resources within these forums, these communities that we have. So I definitely encourage you to look around and at the different communities that we offer. So you can see a list of the members if you're interested. If there was a particular tag, there's something you really want to learn more, or you want to know what posts were about, say, billing collections, you can click on those and that'll get you all of those posts. So going back to the community home, though, let's go back to all groups. Our revenue cycle group is, again, is a great one to start with. We also have an open forum. So that's another great one to kind of dip your toes in. And I apologize, I'm a little click happy here with my clicking, but again, many to choose from. There are some private groups. So if you come across a group and it doesn't allow you to join, it may be just that it requires approval. So that is our community. So I wanted to see if there's any other questions here. Give a couple minutes. Jackie or Mariah, is there? Did you have any particular questions that that you had, or?
No, I think this has been an incredible presentation. Thank you so much. I think I will leave it up to the attendees to see if they have additional questions. I think it's very easy to navigate. A lot of information, but very easy to navigate.
All right, so we did get a question about our podcast. So how frequently does the podcast release something? We have a new podcast every month. It gets released. So typically it has been on Wednesdays, but we've even relaunched our podcast. But yes, once a month, and I'm actually going to the I will find you the last date. It was, yeah, it looks like it was mid-March. I apologize. I don't have an exact date, actually. And let me see if there's any other questions. All right, so our next question is, how long do you have access to training? So for Moffit, your enterprise expiration date is 2/28/23. So you have plenty of time for training, and there's no expiration upcoming. And how do we have to sign up or renew for membership each year? So once you become an enterprise member and you are with and you're tied to your organization, Moffit, you'll be automatically enrolled for those 3 years that we have. So up until the February 2023. So there's nothing you need to do to renew each year. That will be all automatic. If for some reason, you see something otherwise, definitely let us know because you do have a 3-year membership technically. If you are brand new to HFMA and you're interested in signing up, and then you would just go to hfma.org and you would follow the join process there. That is in the PowerPoint too, and we have a flyer too that can be shared. But you would go to hfma.org, click on join. You would find enterprise. You would find employees of enterprise organizations, click confirm, and then follow the steps on the screen from there. And then what are some other companies that have an enterprise license like Moffit? We have actually over 140 organizations that have an enterprise membership for their organization. Just to list just a couple, we have Spectrum Health, we have Trinity, we have Mayo Clinic. We have Seattle Cancer Care Alliance. So those are some of our the other organizations that have enterprise membership. And then if I register for a course and wait to complete it, will it ever expire? So at times you may see that there is that it does populate an expiration date on your course. However, with your enterprise membership, you have all access. So no matter so even if it expires, you can actually re-enroll in it and have access. So it does not expire as long as you are a member, basically. And then how long are HFMA certifications good for? So let me bring up that handy PDF. They are every 2 years typically, except when you get to the CHFP and the fellow. And those all of our other certification, specialty certifications, those are a 2-year those are valid for 2 years. And then after that 2 years, you'll recertify with a quick 50-question assessment. And that's included in your membership as well. So there's nothing you need to do further. You would get a link. You would actually be notified from HFMA when your recertification is due. And then you would go ahead and follow the steps that we provide there. So you would then just take that assessment and then and then you're all recertified once you pass successfully. Any other questions? These are really great. So for certifications, can I see on HFMA website if it is accredited by specific organizations? I'm so sorry. Let me go back to our PowerPoint here. So our business of healthcare, that one we do have information on who it is accredited by. For our other certifications, I don't have the same type of information. For those, you would have to check with that particular organization to see if it would be eligible for any credits on there from them. Give another minute to see if anyone else has any questions. It is a lot of information to digest at once. So please, we welcome all. We welcome you to email us at any time, whether that's esmember@hfma.org or myself at hhennessy@hfma.org, because there is so much to consume, and we want to make sure you do get to use all of those benefits. So do you have study sessions online for some of your certification courses, example, test prep? So actually, so we don't have any study sessions online, say from us, but I do know that sometimes the chapter may have their own study session or some kind of prep course for a certification. So so that is something I would definitely I would definitely reach out to the chapter to see if there is a something available for for a certification course. And I really appreciate all of your time today too, for taking the time to listen to all of this. I've talked long enough, but I do hope that you found it all informative and valuable. And again, we are here to help you and get the most out of it. So with that, Mariah and Jackie, shall we wrap up the call?
Yes, I think so. There are no more questions. Once again, thank you so much for all the information provided. And I would recommend that the attendees go ahead and take care of this great opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the week and have a great day.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.